attending one of those conferences, so that in the future, if we wanted to invest some commons money into it, we would have some precedent in terms of what we're putting into and what we're getting out. And yeah, overall, I got a chance to meet a lot of people, meet a lot of projects. I think it is people tiptoe around the issue of funding people going to conferences because it's leisure tied in with business in a way. It's pleasure and work at the same time, but it really just depends on the expectations. Like if we go and we have a mindset of okay, we're gonna network with 200 people. Like we're gonna get a certain amount of contacts that after the conference we're gonna reach out to them and we're gonna invite them to our DAO and we're gonna onboard them, etc. I think just covering for one person going to the event is worth it. Obviously, I'm biased because I am the person attending to the event, but I've done that previously, and plus, I did not express an interest of going. Chuy actually was the one who invited me, saying that they could bring more value than the cost that it would take. So I am definitely open to attending. Yeah, I just don't want to do it out of pocket again. So yeah, having said that, I think I would say that yes, it's worth it, but with some deliverables. Like, please demand me something. Like, not just give me the money, but okay, you're gonna talk to X amount of people, and you're gonna invite them, and you're gonna be responsible for having X amount of people join our server and onboarding a fraction of those people, and just some expectations around it. I think that would be the middle ground between just giving money for me to attend a conference, which is fun, yes, but I'm also out there working some work that I enjoy doing. So my fault. I chose something that I'm passionate at. But yeah, so I think that's the middle ground. Just having some things for me to deliver on, and making it a conservative amount to go. Pretty much just the plane ticket, and I don't know if I can say a choice, or just some cheap Airbnb. Just I don't think it would take more than 500, maybe even less than that. I don't know how much the ticket is. I think 500 is like max. Honestly, it's pretty just a weekend. The plane ticket from Monterey is not that expensive, and if I can stay with Chuy, um, which I don't want to impose. Maybe that's not an option, but it would bring down the price. So that's all I have to say about that.
Sometimes it is an option. I'll have to check in with the wife, but
yeah. Okay, cool. I can sleep with kids. Yeah, I'm good with. Yeah, cool.
Okay.
Anyway, that's yeah.
Okay, give me just a quick minute, and we'll start the communications call.
Cool.
Okay, be right.
I'm gonna have to go. I'm not gonna be able to stay here for the comms, so please excuse me with Chuy. But since most of you were here during the marketing team, I think yeah, you Gene or Chuy can pretty much just give the update on what we went through. Cool. All right. Well, I'll message you, Durgas, so that we can meet later on today.
Okay. Thanks. And I'm starting to put updates in the website thing too. So
Cool.
Thanks. All right. I'm taking off.
All right. Bye.
Okay, hello everybody. Sorry for those extra minutes. We kind of like drag on for 5 more minutes in the marketing call, but okay, I'm gonna be sharing my screen, and we have not that many agenda topics today, but let's start with uh, our traditional question, which is some intentions and distractions that you have for the call, plus what's been in your weekly playlist. Remember, it can always be like some music or like a TV show or something cool that you've seen. I'm gonna take the first turn. Intentions, go through the agenda points, ask the community for some feedback around um, some projects that we are running right now. And as far as distractions, I don't have any distractions today. And my playlist this last week has been mostly like Atari Teenage Riot and Machine Girl. Uh, I've just like needed it for catching up with a lot of work. But yeah, getting some stuff done with that music. I'll pass it to Bear.
Thank you, Chuy. So my intention, I think, is just to listen into the updates and just give any support in any way I can. I don't really have a playlist. This week has been a little busy for me, so I haven't had time to listen to any music. So it's a little sad, but that's the way it is. I'll just pass it to Bloom.
Hi. Well, my intentions this week are learning since I'm new here. So I just kind of want to learn about everything and everyone a little bit. And my playlist right now is honestly, I haven't been listening to anything lately, so I don't really have anything to say there. So I will pass it along to John Jonas.
Thank you. My intention this week is to work on the corrections of the script from the animation team. And I have no distractions. And in my weekly playlist, I don't listening a lot to Bon Iver. And I pass it to um, Septimus.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm a bit distracted. Yeah, my intention is just to listen in on the updates, and yeah, my distraction is like I'm on my phone, not on my computer. I'll pass it back to Chuy to pass it on.
Thank you, Septi. I think you were the last one, and I already went. So let's jump right into the agenda topics. Um, okay, so some of the current status for teams is the T Academy is asking for support to reach out to Opolis. Anatech reached out to Ox Joshua, but we haven't had a reply. So if anybody here has like any kind of like direct contact, I was also thinking of asking Griff. But yeah, like maybe if we can avoid it because he's pretty busy. I just wanted to get that out there. But so far, our community reach out is working pretty good. We're gonna be having like the community spotlight in the Shapeshift governance call, and also the Giveth community call. So the next target is Opolis, and after that, let's see what other communities we can find that can give us some minutes of their spotlight and promote, as we've been saying, the three big opportunities, educational opportunities around the TE community, which are the Discord bot army, led by YGG and VibeIB, the T Fundamentals course that is starting in Q3 this year by the T Academy, and also the Graviton training that, if I'm not mistaken, is going to start on the 26th. But yeah, I have to double check on that. Okay. So yeah, as I was saying, we're only missing Opolis in this first first 3 targets list, and we have another proposal coming because being the first team that got approval for the proposal, we just realized that we ran out of money. I think 2 weeks before, but we've been having additional spending, so. We're going to be posting in the forum post an update around this and some a first advice process for asking for new funding. And we're going to be including also an expansion kind of thing. So what have we achieved and what do we want to do better and how are we going to be doing it? So some of the ideas around this has been bringing in a graphic designer, which is Efra. Efra has been doing an amazing job supporting the T Academy team. So we're going to be including this in their spendings. And also something that has worked pretty good for Anatech is that she's traveling continuously to different IRL events. And she always takes some T Academy and TEC pins with her. And that has been really really nice because people have been engaging in some way. So we were discussing the possibility of including this in the budget, just so that we can have additional funds for putting together small little things that if we travel to real life events we can have presence for the TEC and for the T Academy. So these are the 2 things that we are adding. And we're probably going to be requesting funding for an additional 5 to 6 months. But yeah, we'll see how that comes together. We also have another proposal going on that I'm going to be talking about in a little bit. So yeah, this is the current status of the T Academy team. So yeah, I hope to see some of you in the next sync. I feel that this team has been very, very productive, and just the whole learning curve and experience of the contributors has been really, really exciting to see. So yeah, that's with the T Academy. Any questions? Septi, are you mad because we ran out of funds before our time, or do you think it's all good with transparency?
I mean, it's okay, I guess. The thing is, you guys need to justify where the funds were spent, and then it's always the same. It's a community approval. If the community approve it to keep using funds and the work delivered was what the community was expecting, that's cool. But yeah, again, it's the community to decide what we should do regarding transparency is. Yeah, you say where the funds were used, what we accomplished with those funds, and then why we need more funds and what we are expecting to accomplish with those new funds.
Okay, great. So I'll make sure it's also very informative about that, and also well, I don't want to get ahead of myself, so I'll just jump into the tutor planning, and I'll touch on the translation subject in a little bit. So yeah, the tutor planning has been pretty simple. Some campaigns have been working pretty good and very stable. The T Tuesdays has been consistent. Today we are gonna be releasing a thread on arbitrage. Also, Septi, I know that you might be interested in the topic, so if you want to check out and review the tweet before it comes out, you're welcome to do so. But it's pretty simple. Actually, I'm gonna show it. I'm gonna show it here. My internet is very slow. Oh, okay, so it's our table probably. Oh, there we go. Okay, so Tuesdays arbitrage. Okay, so it's time for another Tuesdays. Tuesday. And as a follow-up to last week's, I would like to talk to you about one of our favorite aspects of the augmented bonding curve, arbitrage in secondary markets. Let's dive in. You may remember our Tune Analytics dashboard from last week. We'd like to put your attention in these 3 widgets that will show buy-sell price differences between the ABC and HoneySwap. This picture is going to be here. So these are the 3 widgets that we are talking about. Okay, so whenever there's like a price difference there, that's what we are referring to. I hope that is understandable. And oh my God, this is so slow. Sorry about this. Okay, arbitrage is an opportunity where the price difference between secondary markets can bring a profit. E.g., if HoneySwap is priced lower than the ABC's burn price, this makes buying TEC from HoneySwap and burning to the ABC a profitable activity. This not only brings an opportunity to the market, but also helps advance token engineering, since every interaction with the augmented bonding curve generates revenue to the common pool we use to fund proposals. So while you brace yourselves for crypto winter, don't forget to regularly check our dashboard for arbitrage opportunities. Smiley face, and this is the TEC Dune dashboard. So we've been pretty consistent with this campaign with TE Tuesdays. And also the Graviton training. It's something that we are promoting. And the token engineering stars. I don't know if someone noticed those threads, but it's just like big personalities and names within token engineering. So our first one was Elinor Ostrom, but since Elinor Ostrom passed in 2012, and she most likely didn't have a Twitter, we wanted to try something else, and we went for Simon de la Rouvière. So he's gonna be our TE star this week, and we're also showing through a thread just different achievements that Simon has had. So quickly going through this, TEC stars, Simon de la Rouvière has been in crypto since the early days. The TEC's economic engine wouldn't be possible without Simon, since he invented bonding curves. He also put together the Cypherpunks, the first decentralized rock band. I'm a big fan of this project. So ahead of its time. It was in 2014, even before Ethereum. So yeah, it's entertaining. Simon de la Rouvière first implemented the Harburger tax through this artwork. It's always on sale. Simon also helped create the ERC20 token standard and does a bunch of cool stuff with NFTs like Neolastics. We're very happy to have him as a member of our TE community. You can read more about Simon de la Rouvière and his ideas in his personal blog. So if anybody here is interested what bonding curve for NFTs looks like, check out Neolastics. I also feel that it's very interesting how bonding curves can be a great tool for price discovery, but that is very, very community based. So NFTs are not an exception. And I feel that probably is one of the most inclusive, just systems or designs out there for, NFTs and all of this stuff going on. So, yeah, these are the topics that we are covering. And we are, let me see. what turned out to be the final picture that we are using. Yes, the one that I liked. It's I don't know, it's just like on Google, but it's a cool picture. So yeah, Simon is gonna be our T star this week. And so yeah, that's going on around Twitter planning. Any questions, suggestions, ideas, thoughts about the threads? Go ahead. Okay, Edu Silent Hard 5. Let's move on.
Wait. I
Oh,
want to
yes,
add something.
yes. Yes, Septi.
Regarding the tweet, I would rather focus it in the stability of the TC even in a bear market thanks to the bonding curve, and then mention the arbitrage is a good thing to do. But you explain why the token is strong, and then you explain the arbitrage, and then you say oh, you want to do arbitrage also because you are funding the public goods doing it and providing a stability to the token. But the focus message should be the strong of the token in our market.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not in my computer now, but we can.
Oh yeah. It's fine now. Let me just think about how to introduce the price strength. As you may have noticed, the TC price hasn't been largely impacted. I don't know if it's a euphemism, but well, it's not. It hasn't. It's the truth. Like the price has been pretty good. As you may have noticed, the TC price hasn't been largely impacted, thanks to one of our favorite aspects of the augmented bonding curve. No, this doesn't work. Our bonding curve. And we'd like to talk about one of our favorite, not characteristics, not perks, another word. Features. In it. Arbitrage in secondary markets. Okay, what do you think about this, Epi? It's time for another Tea Tuesday. As you may have noticed, the TEC price hasn't been largely impacted thanks to our augmented bonding curve. And we'd like to talk about one of our favorite features, arbitrage in secondary markets. What do you think of that?
Yeah, that sounds fun.
Okay. Okay. I don't know if this is gonna fit, but let's find out right. Let's find out right now. We don't have a large agenda today, so. Oops. What is going on today? What? Well, this is just ridiculous. But okay, here we go. Okay, almost made it. Due to the bear market. Okay, this should do it. Yay! Right on spot. Okay, thank you very much for this, FP. I do think that it works much better. So, yeah, cool. Okay, so going to animation and video production, our proposal is up. I'm sorry, did someone try to speak there? I think I interrupted someone.
I was too slow. I just wanted to say thank you.
Oh, thanks, FP. Okay, so our proposal is up for this retroactive funding of the animation and video production team. Some specifics are actually going on in the forum. So this is it, actually. So this pretty much makes clear what went on with animation. If you want to check out some of the progress that they've made with the quantification tutorial, check out last week's reward system call. They shared some of the script advances and some of the storyboard. But so yeah, the proposal is up. I just wanted to openly ask for everyone's proposal here if you hold TEC tokens. And I don't know if there's anything else that you would like to add, John Jonas.
No, everything's fine. I'm working on the corrections they have made the past week, but I'm working on it, so I'll have news this week.
Perfect. Thank you very much. And yeah, let me know if you have any questions about the proposal process. But yeah, so far so good. So okay, so moving on to translations. Translations, as you may have heard, went through a gravity process. This is actually the next follow up on the same thread of the Comes Team DAO funding proposal. And what we talk about here is just some of what happened, some of what went on, and just a miscalculation that that happened. We're also providing our noses safe with the current funds being held with by the multisig. None of it has been spent so far. We're actually making a softball with these two options, which is ask for the missing almost 3K so we can pay contributors for the rest of the proposals deliveries, or pay current contributions with the 4,230 wrap text die that the team has and return what's left to the common pool. After that, the team will work on a new proposal. So yeah, the vote is up. We have 3 votes so far. So please share us how you're feeling. I see that Seppi and Acid Laser already have their likes and already voted. So thank you very much for this. And this is this is pretty much what's going on. So if you would need more information on this situation, please check the forum. And if you have any concerns before we actually run this proposal, please remember to share your opinion. And okay, so moving on to marketing, we don't have a lot of new agenda topics. We have the newsletter number 3 coming out that is going to cover the TE Stars and the TE Tuesdays threads that we just discussed as part of the campaign. And it's also going to be providing a lot of insight into the last audit that Septi made a great job doing. And also shout out to Mert because he made some really interesting memes about the audit. So they were funny. And all jokes aside, like the audit went flawless. Congratulations! It was a lot of work, Septi. So we're excited to be sharing this in the next newsletter. If you still, for some reason, aren't signed up to our newsletter, make sure you do in our homepage, thetecommons.org. Actually, this is something cool that the marketing team themselves updated this week. So also a shout out to Casale. There used to be an error in the front end if you signed up twice for the newsletter, but apparently it's not there anymore. So let's try it. Yes. Okay, so probably just add it. You already signed up. It's missing the up, but yeah, I'll make sure to bring it up. I'll make sure to bring it up in the during the week with Casale. But yeah, so our newsletter is coming out and it's including these updates. And also, Gene is becoming an admin for the contact list, which is part of the efforts of decentralizing our marketing team a little bit more, making it less dependable on Manu and Durgaras and me. We're trying to bring in more people, so Gene has been doing an amazing job, and we're happy to have him on board. And also, Casale, even though he doesn't have a lot of time, has been great for just like fixing little like front end issues. We really needed someone like that in our communications team, and we're very glad to have Casale contributing on this side. So yeah, the letter sign up thing was just a quick example that I wanted to put around some of the progress in marketing. And well, so far I think it's our agenda. So does anybody else have some additional topics that or questions that you would like to bring up, or should we maybe end the call a little bit earlier? But yeah, anything is good. Also, if you need to leave, it's fine. But yeah, we finished very early today. So are there any questions or anything that you would like to share? Okay. Durgaras just solved a big doubt that I had. The Spanish word for commons is procomún. I love it. Wait, todos hablamos español aquí porque no fue una Spanish party esta llamada. Damn it. Bueno, gracias igual por aguantar una llamada en inglés más. Pues bueno, muchas gracias a todos por venir y nos vemos durante la semana y esperemos que quieran también unirse a las llamadas del próximo lunes.
Gracias, Chuy.
Nos vemos. Gracias, Chuy.
Gracias.
Gracias a todos. Tengan un buen día.